Hi, welcome to Dr. Vasu's lectures. In continuation of our C programs on C language, we are going to see what flat form is. So here we are going to see the flat form. Flat form is can be said as in two ways: dependent and independent. Let us see what they are. Flat form dependent. Dependent means code written on one OS operating system runs on only that particular system. Suppose we have taken a Windows operating system and working on it. The code which is run by that compiler can execute only on that particular system. It cannot be worked on, it cannot be run on a other system which is with other or a different operating system like Mac or any other. So that is called dependency. Examples for a dependent or platform dependent or Pascal, C, C++ languages can be said like that. So here C, suppose the programs written in C, developing embedded systems like electronic devices. Once they are developed for one particular system, they cannot be executed on other systems. That is called dependency. C++. Suppose you developed a gaming, that gaming for particular operating system like Windows systems, they will be working only on those systems. They cannot be run on other operating systems. So Windows, why? Because the problem is the Windows understands the files which are in .exe mode. The file extension should be .exe. The compiler, we know how the high level language is converted into a machine level language by a compiler. In this process, it creates .exe files. So the .exe files are understood by Windows operating system and they are run on it. Coming to the Mac, it needs .dmg files. So Mac operating systems, they need .dmg files. So one file which is created for Windows cannot be run on Mac or vice versa. So here various applications which are many, the applications can be varied and many. Once they are developed for a particular operating system, will be run on only that particular system. So here games also, games development on all these things. Next, let us see independent. What is independent means? The code written in one operating system executes on other operating system also. Suppose you have written a code in for Windows operating systems. The program which is running here on Windows also can be run on Mac also. So these programs are called independent. We generally call it as a VORA. VORA means write once, run anywhere. You are writing a particular code, a program used in some language, and that need not be having only a particular operating system. This runs only on Windows or this runs only on Mac. It's not like that. It can be run on any operating system. It can be run anywhere. That means on any operating system. Examples are Java, PHP, .NET. These comes under platform independent. So different applications, they can be enterprise applications, banking applications. All this comes under this one. So like, share and comment and subscribe to Dr. Vasu's lectures and get more videos. Okay. Thank you. Next, platform dependent. So let us see how it works. The compiler, which is, we are calling it as platform dependent. So suppose you have written a program, so C language, it's a program written in C. When you want to run on a system with the Windows operating system, it needs a .exe file. it is in native code. We call it as native code. It is in .exe extension, file extension. At the end of the file, you have an extension that is .exe. So the compiler, it takes the instructions in the C programming, it converts into the machine understandable code, and it is in .exe mode. So this compiler, which is converting this high-level instructions into machine code, are understood by this Windows operating system, and it gives the required output. Suppose if you give this output to a system with Apple computers, you have given this to Apple computer, it won't work. Why? Because it has a different operating system, Mac, and it needs .dmg file. Okay, it needs .dmg file. So what to do? I want to run my program, C program, on a Mac computer also. So here is the thing. The program which is written in high-level C program, when you want to run it on Mac operating system, we have to convert them into .dmg file, right? So this compiler is different. A different compiler should be used. This compiler takes the instructions in the high-level language, converts them into .dmg files, and this program is executed on Mac operating system. Suppose if I take the same file, this same .dmg file, and want to run on another system with Windows operating system, this won't work. This file won't work because this Windows needs .exe files only. It executes .exe files. So these two compilers are different. The compiler which is used for Windows operating system is different compared to this system, this compiler, which is used for Mac. So it is called platform dependent. Let us see how platform independent works. Platform independent. We know that the examples are Java. The Java program can be run on any operating system. Let us see how. It has, suppose if you take Apple computer with the Mac operating system, it has a JVM for Mac. This JVM, Java Virtual Machine, we call it as Java Virtual Machine. This Java Virtual Machine needs .class file. A .class file, which is a byte code. This .class file can be run on this JVM of Mac OS. So here is the compiler. It takes the instructions from Java programming, right, and converts them into byte code, or this is .class file on a Mac computer, and it executes. Suppose if you give the same output to another machine which is having Unix operating system, this Java virtual machine does the magic. This program can be given to this Unix OS system, operating system. It will be run on this also. Similarly, we can give this same output to another machine with Windows operating system. So here, this output from the compiler can be given to a Mac OS system or Windows OS system or Unix OS system. All these programs are run and executed efficiently, right? So all these can be flawlessly executed on this one. So this is called platform independent. Okay. Wish I made this independent and dependent clear. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's meet in the next module. Thank you.